This is La Noche Triste, or the Night of Sorrows. In 1519, Hernan Cortes launched an unauthorized expedition to Tenochtitlan from Cuba to expand the Spanish power. He didn't just bring soldiers, he came with horses, cannons, and translators, which gave him a big advantage. Along the march inland, Cortes built alliances with indigenous groups such as the Totonacs and the Tlaxcalans. These groups were tired of the rough Aztec rule, and their knowledge of the terrain and politics of the area came in handy to the Spanish. By November, they had reached the island capital of Tenochtitlan. The Aztec king Moctezuma II allowed them into the city and even gave them lodging in the royal palace. Almost immediately, though, Cortes turned on him and took him hostage, using him to issue Spanish orders. By the spring of 1520, Cortes had to leave Tenochtitlan to face a rival expedition that threatened his control. He left Pedro de Alvarado in charge of the city. During a religious festival in May, Alvarado, fearing an uprising, ordered an attack on Aztec nobles. His men killed many unarmed citizens who were gathered for the celebration. This violent act completely broke the fragile peace. The Aztecs immediately revolted, trapping the Spanish inside the palace. When Cortes returned, he found the city in open rebellion, and Moctezuma was dead, killed as he tried to calm his people. At this point, the Spanish were cut off from supplies and surrounded. With the city against them, Cortes decided to flee under the cover of night on June 30th, 1520. Heavy rain poured as the Spanish tried to cross the Western Causeway, the only escape route left. They carried stolen gold and jewels, which slowed them down on the slippery paths. Aztec warriors were ready for them, attacking from canoes in the lake and from the sides of the causeway. Many Spaniards drowned when they fell into the water, weighed down by the stolen treasure. Others were struck down by arrows, spears, and obsidian clubs. The retreat turned into chaos, and Cortes barely survived. According to legend, he stopped under a large tree, El Árbol de la Noche Triste, or the Trees of Sorrow, where he wept over the huge loss. La Noche Triste was devastating. The Spanish lost nearly half their army, along with thousands of indigenous allies. But it wasn't the end. Cortes regrouped, retreating to Tlaxcala, where his allies gave him shelter and food. Over the following months, reinforcements arrived from the coast, and a year later, in 1521, Cortes returned to Tenochtitlan much stronger. This time, he laid siege to the city, cutting it off until it finally fell. Tenochtitlan was destroyed, and on its ruins the Spanish founded Mexico City, which became the capital of New Spain.